And but one thing that sets him apart from a lot of the guys, and you'll see a lot of the guys in his area of sportsmanship right now, recognizing the one talent that he has is this guy comes from playing rugby and always being a team leader. He was always actively involved in lifting other people up as well. And I mean, that's why, like you just said, that he influenced me to come to Gauteng. He's influenced a lot of people inside the company to become better. Yes, every company's got their ups and their downs. Don't get me wrong. We've had fights. I mean, this guy burst my lip on one occasion, but that was out of a friendly though. So I'm one of the people that can actually say, I've got a burst lip because of Rayno Nel, which is pretty cool. I should have actually framed the stitches. Well, they used glue at that time, but Rayno, what he has a different capability in this sport is his ability and his spirit to actually lead on other people and uplift other people. And I mean, I think that's what separates you from a lot of the other guys in your industry is the fact that you're not like a stereotypical electrical engineer. You're not hiding in a cave somewhere. You're actually working with people. I mean, this guy's skills when it comes to sitting in front of clients, being able to speak to people of all diversities, you know, being one of the most non-racial people I've ever met in South Africa as well, and becoming a true icon for the sport as well, and not only uplifting the sport, but also uplifting people in the solar industry, because I mean, I'm sure you've seen a lot of that as well.
Yeah, I think our country, I talk about this a lot, and I can take it as the company, I can take it as a country, but there's always in our country so many things that you can say is wrong. I mean, we have realities there, we have a country with a lot of poverty. So first of all, being in a solar energy or solar industry, we can mitigate or at least rectify a lot of the problems that we have. So that's something that makes it easier to come to work every day and build on the passion we have as a company. So we really try to rectify some of the wrongs of the country, and then also then just help people be proud of who we are. I mean, I travel the world now and compete in so many places, and I can honestly tell you we are so privileged to live in this country. It's an amazing country and with a lot of potential. So from just the country inside our work environment, that's also where we are so lucky and so blessed to be able to work in Infinite. So, I mean, there's people from all over, for all different backgrounds, working in this company and just building something together. It's so amazing.
100%. So one of the questions that I was obviously ask you today is, how do you balance, you know, your journey? Because I mean, it wasn't just like, you know, a lot of people will see you winning strongman now and they say, okay, he was lucky, or, you know, he was just in the right place at the right time. And no one actually knows all the hard work and dedication and the sacrifice that you put in leading up to that point. And I mean, it's like that with any sport, you know. Someone sees someone winning the PGA Tour and they think, oh, this guy was lucky, but they forget the years and years of sacrifice. Obviously, your journey was a little bit shorter than most people. Some people say 10 years. Yours was only 2.
Yeah, so I think apart from my wife, you'll be the second person that knows the much of the struggle and the sacrifices. But I think if you have a love for something, it doesn't come with too many downside to it. But on the balance side, I mean, it's first of all, you have to love both. So, I mean, I hear so many strongmen when I travel abroad or compete against guys that they just want to do strongman so they can leave their job. For me, it's not the case. I want to do strongman. Yes, I want to do it because I love it. But then when we get on the flight back home, I'm the only one that's actually glad to go home and work a bit as well. So
that's because you miss me, dude. Don't lie. It's because you miss me. You're like, no, you have to hold on, say this. No, joking.
Yeah, it's more difficult now this time, I must be honest. Usually I don't get back and have all the media attention. I can just get straight into my job, do what I do, go back and train again. This time around it's a bit different, and that's where I can come in and just talk about the management of Infant as well. I was flying back, sitting on my first connection layover between connecting flights, and I got the call from our CEO, Werner, who told me, before I could even speak to him about it, he told me like, listen, I'm hearing your name on the radio and the thing is blowing up in South Africa. And before I could say anything, he gave the suggestion that take a sabbatical, sort all of this out, tell me what you want to do, and then we move forward. So that's amazing. I can't think of any other company that would be able to do that.
100%, man. I mean, it's crazy to think like, I mean, how accommodating everyone in the company has been. Like, yes, you will, in every company, you'll get the little jealousy factor here and there, and it's normal. It's us as human beings. But But I mean, myself, I even asked the same question, you know, when Rayno was on his way back, and I mean, obviously, you know, he's been already back for like going on 3 weeks now. And I mean, this is the second time I've seen him since you've arrived back in South Africa. And I think we've had like 1 or 2 phone calls since then. I mean, where me and him are used to almost seeing each other every day, working with each other every day. So it's even been hard for me. But just from my side, to see the perspective of our company, Enfin, from the highest position to the lowest position of how they've supported you. You don't find companies like that anymore in this world.
And I think it's not a norm. It's not that companies are supposed to do it. It's just a testament to our good culture in the company.
Facts.
I mean, there's no obligation by the company to be able to support me like this, but it's just generally it's good people that we work for and work with. So I must say that's amazing. And to get back to the balance point that's why it's so easy for me to balance what I do on both sides. I think were it not for Enfin, were it not for a culture that's lenient towards what I do, it wouldn't have been possible.
Facts, bro. If you had a standard 8 to 5 clock-in job, Monday to Friday, with targets and all that stuff and all that stress, I mean, it would have been a lot more difficult.
And that's also coming to the mental side of it. I mean, if I come to a job which is not, it's not that we don't work hard at Enfin, by no means, but we work hard in a culture that we celebrate each other and we enjoy doing what each other do around us.
100%.
And I mean, that's just the thing, because when I drive away from home in the evening, I'm not tired because of a day of work. I actually feel fulfilled to a certain degree.
Facts. No, it's been crazy. Eh? I mean, to think like 2 years ago. I mean, this beast of a guy. I mean, when I first met this guy when he walked into Enfin, I thought, yes, hierdie ou is nou, hy's 'n stukkie vleis, and he was, and he still is, and you know, he's only carried on to become that. I mean, from your first competition, you know, and that's once again where you see the true facet of people is that when you dedicate yourself 100% to something, the world, whatever you want to call it God, has to open up those doors for you in life. And I mean, Rayno is a testament to it. I mean, Rayno, even being close to 10 years younger than me, has influenced my life in such a way to understand that whatever we do, and I know it sounds like such a cliche, but literally whatever we do, if we set our mind and our hearts 100% to it, it has to come. It has to. And I mean, this guy did it. I mean, that's what I say. No one will understand what this guy sacrificed, you know, and how much he's been through emotionally and all that kind of stuff. Also leading up, I mean, planning a wedding, getting married, like literally 2 months before, going to World's Strongest Man, and how everything has just magically opened up for you has been supernatural. But we have to keep this Enfin now, so let's go back to Enfin. So walking into Enfin now at where you are, thanks to the grace of our management and the owners and the bosses and everyone that have just opened up all the doors, how are you? Obviously, you're going to be taking a sabbatical now just to get over this, but I mean, what is your foresight still with Enfin? Like, how do you see yourself going into the future?
Yes. So first of all, I'm flying out. I'm flying out in 2 weeks, 2 days time again to Europe. Competitions that were planned previously. So I'm competing in Italy and in the Netherlands now. So I want to start gradually getting into it the next 2 weeks again, take up some of my responsibilities. And I don't want to leave Enfin because I love what I do. With strongman blowing up as it is at the moment, it's very easy for me to say, okay, look, I'm now a professional strongman. That's the only thing that I do. But I know doing that, I'll sacrifice so big part of who I am and what I love to do. So I have amazing conversations with management, and I'm glad and happy to announce that I want to take the route further with Enfin and just stay part of the team.
So if any of you guys watched one of his interviews with Eddie Hall after he won,
directly after,
it's like that is the most controversial interview that you'll ever see in Strongman, because like he was saying earlier in the video, was that everyone wants to do Strongman, to quit their job the day long, they want to go live that Vita Loca lifestyle, that they think Strongman's going to be able to pay all their bills and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, you've got Rayno Nel standing next to Eddie Hall, who's probably one of the most recognized strongmen, even though he only won once. Right?
Yeah, he's done amazing things,
he's advertised and marketed the sport on such another level. And then Yari's standing in front of Rayno Nel and he asks Rayno, so what's your next move? What are you going to do? Just quickly tell them, what was your response? I love these responses. It just shows Rayno's mindset is not short term, it's exceptionally long term. He's really looking so far into the future. What's the next proper criteria? What's his next career? All that kind of stuff. So just quickly tell them what your answer.
Yeah, maybe we can edit in that clip. But it was basically just me telling him that, look, I wanted to win this competition. I worked so many years for it. But it happened in the first year, and I don't want to lose or quit my job. I want to continue doing what I love.